Tell you the truth, I don't even know where the heck this packet came from, but it was in the pantry. So I said, why not? I got myself here what is called a picnic pork roast. She's got that big old tough skin on her and whatnot. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You just leave it on there. I've just heavily loaded the whole thing with this dry rub. I also took a pair of my meat shears and pretty much I started on one side, flipped upside down, and sprinkled the dry rub, stabbed it all into it until I felt content, flipped her back over, stabbed it again. Each time I stabbed her, I'd add some dry rub and stab it into the, basically injecting your meat. And I flipped it back over, making sure the tough skin is going to be facing up as I put it in the oven without a top on it. I got it at 350 right now, and we're going to leave it in there for about a couple hours and get back to it and see where she's at. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes, and this is what it looks like already. And we ain't done yet. Oh yeah. It's getting there. You can see, this is why I leave the skin on and I leave it face up. I want those juices to get absorbed inside this thing. Oh yeah, we're going to continue on. Definitely liking the way that's looking. Yes sir. Okay, this is about another hour later, 350 degrees. And yeah, she's definitely she's looking mighty tasty, I'll tell you this. Oh yeah. We're gonna drop it down to a little, drop it down to about 250 for another hour, and we'll get back to you. All right, this is another hour later, and she's definitely looking really good, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah. Let's get up in there a little bit more. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to shut the oven off and just let it rest. Let the heat cool down with it in there for a little bit, and we'll get back to you. Okay, I let it sit and rest for about an hour as it slowly cooled down in the oven itself when I turned it off from 350. And decided to go ahead and give her a try. And she was delicious, I will say that much. The extra thick layer of pork skin is really, really nice and crunchy, and the rest of it is definitely cooked into the meat. As you can tell, it is really juicy. So what I'm going to do right now is we're yanking her back up to about 400. I'm going to throw her back in there and give her another quick hard sear and turn her back off. I'm just going to turn her up. She's right now at 420, 425. We're going to do that for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then shut her off, and that's it. I just want to lightly caramelize this little bit of fat right here that's exposed, and that'll help just get her restarted again. And I'm going to go ahead and start up all the rest of the sides. I got my daughter making the rice, and I got my son making some gravy. And I'm going to find a can of vegetables and some bread and butter. I think this is going to be a good old deal. And I pulled her out after having it at 425 for about 30 minutes because the stove did cool down. That's just salt and peppered peas in a Tupperware in the microwave. Look at that nice, crispy, crunchy skin right there. And let's see here. Oh yeah. Yes. pull away. It came apart actually pretty easy. Nice. And that's it.
Milkman!
Coming.